A moment in which I did not live up to my personal commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion actually happened recently within my own classroom. So, my small group class as a special educator, I was reading excerpts with Gris or from Gris Grimley's Frankenstein with them, and we would normally analyze and annotate the text as a collective. And of course, this was due to my internal concern that my students will not grasp the advanced literary devices and vocabulary within the text, but also will not voice their confusion to me. However, one day, the students voiced to me that they did not want to work with me anymore, and instead they wanted to attempt to analyze a text by themselves. However, because of my internal concern and fear that my students would not grasp the concept, I initially simply stated that we had to work together on the activity and they were not allowed to work individually. The students were initially very upset with me, and I initially simply stated that we had to work together because we have to ensure that we're all on the same track and no one gets left behind. However, after reflecting, I realized that my behavior did not reflect my commitment to promoting independent thinkers within my classroom. Instead, I was hindering their growth by not allowing them to take an academic risk. I had to step away from my personal fears and allow room for my students to manage their own academic journeys, to give them an equitable education. Since then, I allow my students to play a more hands-on role in the daily lessons, whether it be leading the annotations or allowing them to work individually to provide an analysis of a chunk of text independently for a period of time, and then coming back to the full group and comparing their responses. And this mindset that I've developed since then is not only important to have in my classroom, but also in positions like this. In a fellowship like the Capitol Hill Fellowship, I'll be required to put aside my fears and take risks that could potentially lead to the advancement of the individuals that I serve, rather than sitting in my fear and not moving on something due to my personal concern. Thank you.